So welcome back to my channel, Libra. To both my new subscribers and my current subscribers, you're always appreciated. So much love and thank you to all those that follow. Please remember these are general readings, only take what resonates. And if the reading doesn't speak to you this month, please allow for a little flexibility on the time frame. So if this month doesn't hold the energy for you in the last 2 weeks of June, please allow for a little time frame extension there into July. As I say, we're not all making the same decisions in that 2-week period. Some of us, things linger out. We're all at different stages along that journey. So I want to take a moment to mention that if you also hit the notification bell as well as the subscribe button, it would be greatly appreciated. But you'll also have my newest videos that upload. Otherwise, it will force you to look into the subscribers section, and you won't get notification of the new videos as I upload. So please like and subscribe, hit the notification bell for any new updates, and I'll be doing some readings around more specific areas as well as I go along. I'm just trying to get to the basic ones first. So I'll be doing a Celtic spread, and let me know whatever else interests you, and we'll see what works best. And I will be headed in the direction of timestamps here as well once I figure that out. For those who, don't enjoy the shuffling as much, it certainly, the clicking of the cards, I suppose, can definitely wear on the nerves, but does eat up some time. So just wanted to let you know in about 10 minutes, I'll be done with the shuffling, and then feel free to slip past that clicking of the cards, jump right into the message. So I will also include some future videos on some of the good things that are coming in, as per one of my subscribers had requested. So for sure, I'll be looking into that. I'm just trying to, as I say, grab time where I can right now just to get things out to you. I love to hear your support and your comments. It definitely encourages me to stay more focused on getting things out to you. So after the shuffle, I'll take a moment to pause. I'm going to pause the video as well, reflect on the cards, interpret the message, and then go from there. So that way you don't have to be with me for the next 4 hours. Okay, so again, this is career, money, and finance, and this will be from the period of June 15th to the end of June 2021. So again, this is just the Rider-Waite deck as well. So and I will be doing some other videos as well that'll be further out on, just because I'm usually out and about, and that's why I do everything so late at night. But I'll try to do some other videos that are more out and about with me, road trips. So you might see some different locations here pop up as I go along. Okay, so what I'm going to do is just clarify the cards now here. So what I've got first is we have the Six of Cups. Actually, maybe I'll do it this way here. Okay, so we've got the Six of Cups, we have the Queen of Wands, we have the Three of Wands, we have the Death card, we have the Libra energy, the Queen of Swords, we've got Eight of Pentacles, Ten of Wands, Three of Cups, as well as the Sun card. And we also have the Page of Cups, sorry, Ace of Cups, and we also have the Hermit energy. So, I mean, in short, and again, of course, the card meanings change as we go further out, but once I clarify, but I mean, in short, something from nostalgia, there's nostalgia here, there's something from the past, definitely could be representing a person here, somebody who's charismatic, definitely queens, or could be an entrepreneurial energy, something, a new inspiration or something coming through. Three of Wands could be something expanding, something growing here. Again, just giving you the short version, you know, Death card, transition of some sort. Don't want to say necessarily a formal passing, let's hope not, but definitely something along the lines of you transforming. We also have you here with the Ace or the Queen of Swords, and this is definitely feeling empowered. Could be justice in a situation, legal matter possibly. Eight of Pentacles, really putting some work into something here. Ten of Wands, feeling a little overwhelmed, burdened, a lot of things to do. Three of Cups, reason to celebrate, could be more socializing going on. Also the Sun card, optimism, there's a reason to celebrate. Definitely with the Queen, or sorry, I don't know why I keep saying that, but anyway, with the Ace, again, with the Ace of Cups here, I've combined a couple of decks here, so you might see it more than once, but there's definitely something that's coming through here, gift from the universe, that kind of thing. And then we've got the Hermit energy, a lot of introspection, still feeling fairly isolated. So I will clarify those cards here as well, and we'll start with the Six of Cups. Okay, so just trying to clarify what this spying energy was here. Anyway, the clarifier for the Six of Cups was we've got, sorry, one sec here. Clarifier was the Page of Swords. Definitely the Tower energy is a little confusing there. So could be some spying energy, something goes a little awry, but could be a period of a wait here as well in around money of some sort, or whatever was delayed, you know, maybe coming in here, but we'll further clarify the other cards to get an idea. And then we've got the Two of Wands. So there's some kind of decision to be made, or something around possibly money. Okay, so we now have the Queen of Wands. Okay, so we have the Queen of Wands, and we have the Three of Swords as a clarifier. We've got so there could be some conflict in around a Cancer, water energy, Pisces, something along that line. Definitely there is some kind of, it looks like it's in around the home front of some sort. There is a conflict, but there is a hard win, so it does look like it's definitely going in your favor. There is the Ten of Cups here, so there's judgment in your favor, and it's looking positive. Okay, the next card out is the Three of Wands. Okay, so we've got the Three of Wands, further clarified by the Three of Wands. So definitely some kind of expansion, some kind of creative project, something still in the beginning stages, but moving past the initial stages. We've got the Knight of Wands. I feel that this is more of heralding a message, although it could also represent somebody who is younger here. We've got issues of control and manipulation that are coming through here. Definitely around somebody's independence, is feeling threatened by that, I suspect. And then there's some control issues around hanging on to the money. So, all right. Next card out is the Death card. Okay, so clarifying the Death card, we have the King of Swords. So this could be, again, Libra energy or a legal matter, something, oriented around a legal issue or person who's in the legal field. Or maybe you're getting some advice in regards to something that is related around a fair amount of money. But either way, I mean, that can also represent that there's sort of a conclusion of some sort there. But there is a retreat. There is a healing place that's going on. And it looks like it's a happy ending here with the Three of Cups. There's a reason to celebrate. So there is some kind of positive situation there. We've got the Libra card as well coming through. So it really feels like you're empowered this month. Clarifying. Okay, and I'm going to leave it at that with the Ace of Cups, because that pretty much says it all there. We also have the Eight of Pentacles. Okay, Eight of Pentacles. Some things might still be being worked on here, but there are some issues. I mean, for sure it feels like soulmate, twin flame kind of a situation. Could be some kind of restriction here. We'll get to that. We've got the Ten of Wands. I don't know if I need to clarify it. I think that's pretty self-explanatory. And we've got the Three of Cups celebration with, I think these I'm just going to leave as is because they're pretty straightforward. I think I'll just maybe take a look at the Hermit energy. Okay, there's a decision of some sort to be made here. So I just want to pull one more card. This is just for a little more clarity on something. Sorry about that, Libra. I had to chase my cat down. She eats bags, apparently. Even though she's never starving and I feed her every 2 hours, she's always hungry. So probably a little hyperglycemic, much like myself. Anyway, so moving on, I just pulled these ones independently. That's why I had to pause it. So sorry I didn't put these ones on camera. Take them or don't, but this is just additional information. So I did pull the Four of Cups and the Ace of, I can't get my head wrapped around things, Sugar Low, Ace of Swords, as well as the Fool card and the Six of Pentacles. So it does to me kind of speak to there is going to be something else that you're going to be jumping into here as well at the end of the month, moving into July. Okay, so I will get right into the reading here. Just going to take a moment to pause and reflect and make this a little more fluid, less choppy, and give you the rundown. Okay, Libra. Sorry for delay here. Just wanted to let you know what I am seeing here. Again, this is for the period of 15th of June to the 30th. So it does look like there is something that is coming to light here. It could be in around something that's related around the past here, but we do have the Page of Swords as well as the Tower card. So to me, it just looks as though there's going to be something revolving around the past that you've been dealing with that is getting more clarity, some truth that's coming out. Could also be energy around somebody that's been spying on you or watching your social media, but something is coming to light around your finances here. Definitely a lot of pentacles in this reading, and of course it is around money and finance. So anyway, there could be some problems around getting all the information through as well, which causes a potential delay, or maybe this is a delay that was from the past here with the Seven of Pentacles. So, I mean, there's a possibility that there is still something that is in waiting. But it does look like there is movement on it though. So I won't say that you're not getting it this month. Something is coming through for this month for sure. And I suspect this last 2 weeks, it feels like it's almost more than one thing. So maybe there's a decision that needs to be still made around one aspect. Maybe this is related around government because there was emperor energy and all of that and control stuff that did come through here. So maybe there's a decision for some of you that are, waiting on government programs to be released and whether or not they'll cover. Maybe that's part of it. But there seems to be like two issues around money here, or not so much issues, but two aspects to it that seem to be coming through. So again, there could be just some problems in waiting for all the information to come through, delay in regards to maybe that, just because that seems to make some sense here with the cards. But there could be, again, a little bit of a delay around that aspect. But there is still some monies that are coming through. The universe is still gifting you something here that is not changed. That is not changed. So it obviously hasn't come through in the first 2 weeks. For some of you, it might have. But as I say, I mean, it resonates a little differently for all of us, right? Even if you are if you are making your decisions or putting in your paperwork or something in the first part of June or whatever, and it comes through a little further into July, it's still a gift from the universe. It's just the time aspect is going to be a little gray. Anyway, there's a gray area there. So could be, again, either way, there is some kind of new start here. I'll just jump right in. These are clarifiers, of course, but with the Ace of Pentacles, it's money that's still coming through. It is, you know, a new start, something that gives you the sense that there's a new beginning for you. Can be a new job for some of you that have been putting out the resumes and looking for work, but it is something new that is lucrative, something that's going to bring you in money and start you on a new path here with the Two of Wands. So I do feel that there has been some challenges around the finances as well, especially with the Tower card and some of the other cards that come through here. But it's still moving forward in a very positive way here, especially with that Seven of Pentacles. There's a building of the Pentacles here. So we've got, like just off the top of my head here, there was the 7, the 8s, the, you know, the 10s. There's definitely growth. So it is definitely movement toward the project itself, because it goes from the 2 to the 3, and there was, you know, there's expansion, but there is definitely growth in terms of finances as well. So the actual project or whatever you're investing your time and energy into is growing, as well as the financial aspect. So the next card out is the Queen of Wands, Three of Swords, and we've got the King of Cups. And I also just wanted to quickly add as well, with that Page of Swords, it may also be some news around a younger person or a child or your child, somebody that just surprises you that there's something that they are venturing towards. So it could be news in around that as well. So with the Queen of Wands, we do have a Leo, Aries, Sagittarius energy around that, so it might be relevant to you. Or it could be just qualities, characteristics, traits, that kind of thing that stand out with that particular astrological sign. But it does represent someone with a self-sufficient attitude this month, whether it's you or another that figures prominently here. This is a creative, strong, energy, supportive, entrepreneurial type. Lots of sex appeal and attractiveness here, but next to the Three of Swords, I feel like there's been some kind of heartbreak over a situation or feeling that you've been let down. You might have been cutting off people, or somebody's been cutting you off, but I suspect this is you cutting others off. And it can also speak to you needing to have a little more courage or application or discipline in this last 2 weeks of June to really go the distance to see something expand. There could also be, you know, some heartbreak around a water energy, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy, but, you know, there's a real sense of leadership and you moving ahead with real initiative in some way, either way, with that, the Queen. Next cards out is the Four of Wands, Five of Swords, Ten of Cups, and Judgment. So there's also that need to, you know, security in your foundation is definitely on the mind. But the Four of Wands and the clarifiers, the Five of Swords, gives me a feeling that you're going up against something that stands in your way, or you have gone through this, something that stood in the way of your happiness. There could be a lot of battles on the home front as well with the Five of Swords, or a need to change something to attain your happiness, but for some of you, but it might have been, again, some kind of unfairness that thwarted your happiness or threatened your security on some level, more specifically. But I feel you've won the battle with the Judgment card coming out at the end here. So no matter whatever that feeling of defeat was, you know, for all the games or game playing or unfairness, you know, the challenge has been overcome. So now it's just a matter of waiting for the result of that effort. So again, as I mentioned, we've got the Two of Wands, the Three of Wands. We've got double Three of Wands here as well. And we also have the Knight of Wands, the Emperor. We've got the Devil energy, Nine of Pentacles, Page of Wands, and the Five of Wands. And then we've got the Four of Pentacles. So I don't know if you can see all of these cards out. I'm just going to double up the Three of Wands because it's really redundant. Sorry, I'm just going to bring those forward so you can see everything more clearly. So I did pull a lot of clarifiers on this one just because it seemed to be a little unclear for me on some elements there. But again, I feel like there could have been, you know, some element of bullying or limitations imposed upon you, especially around the home front, or a feeling of security or happiness that was restricted in some way. But again, with the Three of Wands telling me that you're expressing yourself here more, that, you know, through some kind of creative outlet, there is expansion, there is something that's showing growth. As I said, the card comes in twice, so maybe it's double what you expected in terms of growth. But certainly a lot stronger energy for you in the last 2 weeks for you to take advantage of. And with the Knight of Wands here, you know, there's really, you know, it really brings in some fire to take control of your projects with enthusiasm. A lot more energy, a lot more enthusiasm, a lot more motivation as well to take control here with the Emperor. But because the Emperor is also so close to the devil energy, this could indicate that there's been some kind of strong entity, corporate, government, or a person in authority that, you know, was manipulative. You know, these are clarifiers, granted, but there's still energies that are pretty strong, especially with that coupling there. And I do feel it was in around your independence. So somehow it was inhibiting you and you feeling independent. You know, there was an overly dominating sense of something that you might have faced a little bit of a battle here with the competition, you know, with the competitive card with the Five of Wands. So, you know, but I feel like you're hanging on to control here, you know, even though there was a bit of a battle for control in some way. So following that is the Death card. We're almost to the end here. So the Death card, the King of Swords, you again coming through in your own reading, quite empowering. So definitely feeling a lot more confident in control of your finances this month. I don't see any lavish expenses or, you know, or shortages. I still feel that you're building on your stability, and I feel that you're looking at long-term growth and continuing to invest in yourself here with the Eight of Pentacles that comes out further along. But you're really putting in the work and you're waiting for the payoff. But again, the universe is still gifting you something on a couple of fronts here this month, and again, probably might trail off into July for the other. But there is the Death card, which is transformative, and it is around, you know, the King of Swords, you coming through in your own energy. So I do feel that you're constantly changing, you know, over this. I feel like you've constantly been changing this year, but on several fronts, on so many levels. But I do feel that there is more of a desire to, you know, socialize and let go of old negative patterns, you know, connect with friends and family somewhere in this last couple of weeks. But you're into a new cycle of transformation. So again, you're just getting rid of negative patterns. Things are falling away. You're more open here. You still feel like you're a little frugal in terms of your money, but I feel you're more outgoing, at least in the latter half of June. So if it does bring you, you know, additional monies that you are using, I do feel that you're just being much more moderate in your expenditure. But as I say, I feel your finances are definitely improved in this 2-week time frame overall. Just so many cards that are building up to it with gifts of happiness, celebration, you know, a message to persevere with whatever it is you're doing, long-term gains associated with it. But there's also a lot of partnership energy coming through here, and this isn't really a love reading, obviously, but definitely there's you coming through in your reading again, strong, empowered, gift coming in from the universe, definitely something to your advantage. It's going to make you very happy. There's the Eight of Pentacles here coming out. You know, you're working hard, persevering, but there's also energy around, you know, persevering with some kind of a partnership. So for some of you, this may be that there's a situation where you are mutually, you know, coming in together in some kind of a union for an alliance, you know, in a partnership, in a business, something along that line. There could also be some kind of a partnership in terms of a love relationship as well, but it just feels like there's a strong alliance here or a happy connection that levels you up in some way. So just like meaning that you're feeling as though you're able to just move forward with a lot more protection, harmony, you know. And again, there's still some kind of soulmate energy here or something along that line. Could be even karmic with that Devil card. But for some of you, you know, this could represent with that Ace of Cups coming in, new love or something that revolves around the money somehow. Again, maybe there's a unification of your, you know, combining your monies towards moving towards something that's of importance to both of you. But there's a real harmony and a working together, you know, within this union or partnership, a strong bond. So you may have felt isolated, from your connections, as well with this energy of the Four of Pentacles. Um, and certainly for a lot of us, I guess that would be the case, but it just feels like with the Eight of Swords, there's a restrictive energy here around that connection with other people as well. So again, for others, you might have had to sacrifice control, possibly in some kind of a union or partnership here as well, or you feel that you've had to give up your independence on some level to consider this new option. So you have, I do feel that you have a lot of options, and even though with the even though with that Ten of Wands energy, it is feeling like it's more of a burden, I still feel that you're moving in the right direction, and there's a lot of momentum because you've got, following all of that, you have the Three of Cups. So again, definitely socializing more in this last 2 weeks, getting together with people, happy gathering as well with the Sun card. And again, you've got the divine gifting you something. So again, some of this, maybe that might be part of the gift here overall as well, is that being cut off to a position where you're actually starting to engage and involve yourself with other people again. But either way, I'm going to say, though, even though you are starting to express yourself and there's definitely momentum in socializing and really enjoying yourself, especially in this last 2 weeks, I do still feel that with these last few cards, the Hermit, the Two of Swords, and this is the end cards here, and the Four of Cups, and the Ace of Swords, the Fool energy, and the Six of Pentacles. There's still you trying to find some sense of balance in some area of your life here. So again, these last few cards is you really pushing yourself more in the last couple of weeks with that Ten of Wands, but I feel that you're moving out of that cycle. Some of you might be feeling more overextended on a social level as well, when you feel like you need to be putting your energy into something else, but there's a lot of other things to work on, overall. But I feel with this, overall you're happy, you're enjoying yourself, you're not wrong for taking time to engage and reconnect with all the restrictions that have been going on, for the world at large. This is a part of the gift from the universe, I feel, to be happy or allow your surprises and opportunities to come in for you, because I feel that you are too guarded here with this Two of Swords. It can be that you feel like you're at some kind of a crossroads with other things as well. Maybe you're not 100% sure about some aspect of your life because it feels like there might be a decision that needs to be made here with, the Hermit energy, so that, you're needing to go inward and really intuitively figure out your next move here. So there might be, as I say, something that you're just not feeling there's enough of, you're feeling a little bit empty here with that. Maybe it's boredom of some sort, stagnant in some respect here with the Four of Cups and the Two of Swords. But either way, it looks like you're just cutting yourself emotionally off a little bit here, but you're getting clear on what needs to happen here with that Ace of Swords, and you are moving in the direction of that, with the Fool card. So there's a lot more. You've been redirected here. You're opening up more. You're sharing more in this last 2 weeks. You're able to receive. You're moving back into balance, and again, there's gains that are coming in this month that improve your level of stability and for the months ahead. It's not to say there will be further expenses coming, but for that, we'll have to see how the months play out, in future reads. But there looks to be money coming in either way. And certainly there's still some stuff that is coming through further out, but it was unexpected on two fronts, I would say, at the very least. So you may be expecting money, but the time frame seems to be where the surprise is for some of you. And again, there's still more to come. That's what I have for you, Libra, June 15th to the 30th. Stay safe, keep moving forward.